What is carotid artery surgery? Whoa, well, we're going to cover that in today's video, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan, the Tropical Smoothie Guy, and today we're going to cover carotid artery surgery. Whoa. Well, we're going to look in the neck here. Okay, so that's the neck area. That's what we're going to be looking at today.
Hey, it's the Tropical Smoothie Guy here, and today we're going to learn about carotid artery surgery. Also, this is a procedure in which the blood vessel blockage is surgically removed from the carotid artery in your neck, and so surgery is commonly done when there is blockage in the carotid artery to improve blood flow to your brain and reduce the risk of a stroke. And so you can see here the blockage is definitely restricting a lot of that blood flow, and you definitely need constant blood flow to your brain. And so the artery is building up with plaque, and there's a right and left common carotid artery here, and so we have to make sure that both are being properly supplied with blood to the brain. And the surgery here, you can see it's just pulling that right out there. And the interesting thing is, yes, this helps with that particular artery and supplying the brain with the proper amount of blood, but the real question is how did that plaque get there? And what can we do to make sure it doesn't build up again? And so that is the $1 million question, is because these surgeries cost a lot, not $1 million, but they definitely cost money that health insurance covers, a decent amount too. But the point is we don't want, to have to keep doing these things. And so diet and lifestyle is going to be one of the biggest things that we can look at to make sure that this doesn't happen, so we won't have to go through these type of surgeries, or that we don't have to repeat this surgery, because it's prevention is the ideal goal, but if not, we don't want repeat issues.
This is a very interesting surgery because, number one, we're able to identify through some test that there is some type of blockage, and you definitely want the veins going to your brain not to be blocked because that could cause a stroke. So stroke is issues with the brain and the blood supply, and heart attack, obviously, if there's a blockage, not able to get the right blood pumping in the heart area. But this particular surgery is basically cutting into that, one of those major arteries and taking out the plaque. For me, the biggest question is always, how did it get there? Number one. And even if you do the surgery and it saves your life, that's great, that's awesome. But what are we going to do to make sure that doesn't get there again to put you in the same situation? So we always want to look at prevention and then also prevention again on the back end if something's happened, and really understanding the root cause, because a lot of times people say, hey, it's hereditary and it's not diet and lifestyle, because hereditary is easy, black sheep to blame it on because it puts things more outside of the realm of personal responsibility. And when we don't claim personal responsibility, then it makes it easier to just blame something else. And so to say that, hey, I contributed to the lack of heart health due to my own diet and lifestyle choices is tough. It admits personal wrongness in some regard, that we didn't do things the best, that we didn't have the best information, or that we continued bad habits. That's a really tough thing to say, but it's an important thing to say because most health issues are due to diet and lifestyle choices. And so we need to look at what causes cholesterol and plaque buildup. What is the source of that? Our body makes all of the cholesterol we need, our liver specifically. So if we're getting excess cholesterol and it's forming plaque, where is it coming from? The only other outside source is going to be from animal proteins or animal products. And so we have to look at the consumption of that, especially processed foods, as it relates to that too, and how that builds up over time, stiffens arteries, and causes reduced blood flow.